Mary Alessi returns to the music scene with her second album, Pressing On, a personal worship project about her time away and the presence of God, which pours out encouragement and inspiration with every song.
The inspiration behind my second album was the theme of pressing on, and I had really just made a determination that I wanted to start writing again. And I had come through a season of my life where a tragedy had happened in my family, and it sort of set me off course for a little while. I felt like God was saying, now is the time to start writing again, get back on track. I was just ready. I was getting that itch again to get back in the studio and start writing. I got the amazing privilege of recording this second album at our home church, Metro Life, in Miami, Florida. What a great opportunity to be able to bring this project home. And honestly, that was a dream come true. You know, this was the first time that I've ever produced a project on my own. And even though I have been in the studio a lot and I've had experiences, it's always been with the producer. So this was not at all what I expected. I didn't realize really the complexity of what it takes to produce your own project. It's a lot, but it turned out to be a lot of fun. And quite honestly, I am so thankful for this experience because it really taught me a lot about myself, that when you put your mind to something and when God calls you to do something, if you just step out in it, you can make it happen. I think my favorite songs off this album would have to be All the Doors, Pressin' On, and Hero. I love All the Doors. I love to sing it, and I love to hear people sing it back to me because it's such a declaration. And I also love the song Pressin' On because it's totally a departure from anything I've ever written before. It's kind of got a Jason Mraz style to it. It's a little bit more laid back, guitar driven, and it's fun. And it has the theme of no matter what in life you face, whatever hits you, just get up and continue moving forward, pressing on. And then of course Hero is probably my favorite because I wrote that out of an experience in a season of my life where God had to really come through at the ninth hour, much like Superman, and save me. And that's exactly what he did. So that song really depicts everything that God's done for me. And I know that sounds like a lot to choose from, but you know, it's tough when you're picking your babies, which ones are your favorite. You know, we threw around several different options as the single release for this project, Pressing On, and we went with Pressing On because of the theme of the song. And we also felt that it was extremely universal stylistically, that a lot of different genres would accept it and music lovers everywhere would receive it. When I sat down to write the song Pressing On, actually it was a very unique experience. I was sitting on the front row of our church, and as much as the case, Steve was finishing up his sermon and he was preaching on pressing through and just getting up and moving forward and not staying complacent where you were. And the song, the melody of it just started to pop into my heart. And within a few moments, I just kind of had, I'm pressing on because I don't want to live an ordinary life. I'm pressing on, I'm pressing on. It was really all I had. And I thought, wow, you know, that's such a great theme, especially in the society that we live in today. We're always reminded that we are quitters, or we're over-medicated, or we don't know how to deal with things in life. And, you know, everybody just wants to give up on everything. But the reality is, I'm surrounded by a lot of survivors. I've got friends and family that are cancer survivors and have fought death and won. I've got people that have come back from divorce and loss of life and people that they loved gone from them, and they survived and they picked up and went on and created a whole new life because of what God had done for them. And they didn't get out of focus. They had their moment, but then they said, well, you know what? I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow, but I can't stay here today. You know, I hope my fans really love this second album. It is a departure from what they're used to me bringing to them. I think what people have liked so far about the music that I've brought to the table is really the experience of worship, which is really what I'm all about. That is my heart's cry. That's my life. And even though this is somewhat a departure from that, maybe in the beginning, first few tracks, we really do capture that experience again, not just getting to the door of praise, but going into the habitation of where God is and having a real experience of worship. I think they're going to love it, and I think that the message is the same, that God is everything. He is my everything, and I think that once you get to the experience of going in, they're going to be pleasantly surprised. I just want to say a great big thank you to all of you who have supported my ministry over the years. Thank you for buying the CDs. Thank you for buying the DVDs and for encouraging me through these last few years. I cannot say thank you enough. It really humbles me to know that God would use me in your life and use what He's put on my life to be a blessing to your world. I really count that a privilege. Every single day I'm grateful to God, not only for Him, but for you. So thank you for doing that. I need your continued support. Hopefully you like this new CD. I think you will. I think it's going to be a blessing to you as the other one was. But listen, if you've never heard of me before, if you're going, Mary who? Well, try this CD, Pressing On. Take a listen. I know it's going to be a blessing to you. And join the Mary Alessi Facebook. We want you to be a friend. We want you to like us because it's going to be a blessing to your life as well as a blessing to us. And let's do this together. Let's press on in all that God has for us. There's nothing that you cannot do with God on your side. God bless you.
I'm pressing on.